This is a video about judgments. As leaders, if we want to be effective, one of the things we can do is drop judgments. Judgments give other people ammunition, so to speak, or ways to close the door toward our influence. It's as if we're giving them Teflon armor to deal with us. We don't want to do that. We don't want to ever make it difficult for people to connect and communicate with us. We want to make it easy so that we can have information, share it, understand what's happening, discuss, explore, create, and the like. Let's say you go to a meeting, public meeting, right? And someone says to you, remember the time you came to the meeting, the one when you were panicked, and we agreed upon doing this that way? Now, whatever you continue to say, the person who was judged is like, do. It's like they're on alert now. The subconscious mind, the fight or flight mind, which helps us survive, is on alert and is saying, I'm not safe here. I'm in a threat of my image, my credibility, perhaps my job, my influence, my ability to collaborate. I'm in threat. So I stop and I become more in a defense mode. No, I didn't panic. Okay. And then things get derailed. So forget about the topic we were talking, because now someone is going to say, I wasn't really panicked. Why did you say I panicked? I didn't panic. All this kind of defensiveness. So basically, when you judge someone, you're giving them a lot of nails to put in your coffin, not their coffin, in your coffin of influence. So you're making it harder for them to work with you. Now, what is a benefit of judging? That is interesting. You could start to think about, why did I judge that person? Am I judging myself? Is that a habit I have? Do I always have to label something? Do I have to be clear who's in control, who isn't? What do I need to be someone who judges? And what did I gain in the moment of judging that maybe helped me? Certainly it's happening on a subconscious level because it happens so fast. But that's the practice. We can start to wonder, what did I need? What unmet need did I have? And when I understand the unmet need, I could then say, what are other ways to meet that need instead of having to judge people? Because I don't want to give people Teflon armor to protect against me. Now, let's say we were the judged one. We could say, I don't want to take someone else's judgment. I know that being judgmental or judging someone reflects an unmet need. It's not that the person is bad or wrong, but the behavior is not helpful. And I'm not going to take on everybody's unhelpful behavior as true. So somebody says, I panicked. I'm not going to say, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, it was this. And defend it as if it's true. I let it drop as if it wasn't said, because I'm not going to absorb it as true about me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the table in each meeting knowing exactly the value I bring, knowing exactly what challenge I want to work through in that meeting, and how I can work toward progressing the goals of the team. So whether we judge someone or are judged, we have power. We have power to influence the situation and reduce the static or the tension that can exist or be created from judgments. So I'd like to invite you to think about, do you judge people? And do you judge them in public meetings? Do you name the judgments? Do you keep it to yourself and then You guess it doesn't come out in your behavior or your words? And what could you do if you stopped judging? Like, what would happen? Practice that. Then I'd like to invite you, when you're judged by others, because you will be, a daily occurrence, because we're socialized to judge others, to pretend I'm right, you're wrong, I'm better, you're less better. This is a game we've been socialized to play, a very unpleasant game. So we're going to get judged. How could you let the judgments just go and just fall, and you don't even notice them other than, observe that they exist, but you don't take them on as true. You don't defend them. You don't react to them. You just continue to focus on the real issue of the meeting and let those things fall away without hurting you. So I think these could be really interesting practices that you may consider, which would amplify and boost the effectiveness of your leadership.